AITA for not allowing my sister near my bearded dragon after doing a TikTok trend with my pet. I am not op. Original post from R. Am I the asshole by you, throwaway beardy 2. Trigger warnings. Animal endangerment. Less than. Mood spoiler. Happy ending. Less than. / Original post. AITA for not allowing my sister near my bearded dragon after doing a TikTok trend with my pet. March 4, 2021. Throwaway cause I don't want this link to my account and I am on mobile so formatting might be weird. I, 18F, have a bearded dragon named Phil who I have had for about 1 year now. Phil is deeply loved by me and my family. My sister, 15F, who I will call Jane, really likes to make TikToks of Phil, which I have completely no problem with since they're normally just videos of Phil running around or doing something silly like opening his mouth when he basks. Yesterday my sister came up to me to show me a TikTok she had made of Phil. There is a trend on TikTok of putting butter on dogs as some audio plays over it of this guy saying, "Butter dog." Well, Jane showed me a video of her putting some soft butter on Phil so that she could follow the trend. When I saw that I became very upset. I had seen a video recently of someone explaining how doing this trend with bearded dragons can be dangerous cause the butter will stick to their skin and if they get put back under their basking light the butter will heat up and basically burn the bearded dragon's skin. I told Jane to delete the video and that she can't do stuff like that with Phil and quickly got him out from under his basking light that she had put him back under after the video and started to bathe him in the tub to try and get off any of the butter she didn't wipe off. My sister came and told me I was overreacting and that it's just a fun trend. It snapped at her and told her I'm not letting her near Phil until she apologizes to me and promises to not do trends like these with Phil again, and ask me every time she wants to make a video with Phil. My sister got angry and told me she wasn't apologizing for just wanting to have fun with Phil and that I can't take Phil away from her. After I finished making sure all the butter was off, I put him back in his tank that's in my room and told her she's not allowed to come in and take Phil. My parents found out this morning and told me I was out of line for what I did and that it was just a innocent video. They told me I need to stop freaking out so much over things that involve Phil. My sister said she's not apologizing cause she didn't know it would hurt Phil, so I should get over it and let her see Phil again. I feel like I can't trust her with Phil though. If she hadn't shown me the video, Phil would have sat in his tank getting burned under his basking light and I wouldn't even know until it was too late. I think I might be the asshole cause I could be overreacting like my family say I am and for yelling at her when she didn't know that doing the trend would hurt Phil. So Reddit, am I the asshole here? Edit. Thank you for the awards. I will be trying my best to reply to everyone, but just know I've been reading everyone's comments. And I appreciate all the advice I have been getting. Edit 2. Wow. Didn't expect all this attention. People have been asking for a pic of Phil though, so here. Phil the beardy image description. A very handsome bearded dragon lying on a paper plate, looking at the camera. Edit 3. Mini update. I'm just gonna answer a question I've been getting a lot. Yes, I did tell her and my parents why it was dangerous to put butter on his head. I'm gonna sit them down sometime today or tomorrow and try to explain to them today with evidence to show them why what my sister did wasn't just a fun trend but could have hurt or killed Phil. I also ordered a lock for his tank. Thank you everyone for the awards and support. I'm gonna be sitting down and reading all the new comments once I finish my online work. Update. AITA for not allowing my sister near my bearded dragon after doing a TikTok trend with him. March 21st, 2021. Hello. So sorry I haven't been on in a while. Things have been very busy for me. But I'm here with an update. So after my last post and getting all your feedback, I had ordered a lock for Phil's tank and put it on once I got it so that my sister couldn't just get him. I waited a bit to see if my sister would apologize, but she didn't. So I sat down both my parents and sister to go over again why I wasn't allowing her to see Phil and how what she did was not okay. I had made a slideshow and everything about how putting butter on bearded dragons was in fact not a harmless trend. I told her that I wasn't mad at her for doing it since she didn't know, but I was upset over how she reacted. It took a lot of explaining, and I even used some advice you guys gave me on how to best explain it. And after a lot of talking and a bit of arguing, it seemed they finally all got it. My sister got upset and apologized to me for how she reacted and seemed genuinely upset after she realized what she did to Phil. My parents also apologized for not taking my side and scolding me for what rules I set in place. The lock is still staying on the tank just in case. But my sister is now allowed to see him and play with him if she asks me. And she's not allowed to make any more videos of Phil without me being there to watch. She seems a bit irritated about the rules, but she follows the rules. I also got her to take down the video off of TikTok, and she ended up making a video on how what she did was stupid and that to not do what she did, which I'm very pleased with. She has gone back to making her harmless videos of Phil just running and playing, and all is going well now. I also want to thank Reddit again for the advice and reassurance that what I was doing wasn't wrong, since I honestly was pretty lost at that time. Phil is also doing well, and he appreciates all the compliments of the picture I posted. He knows he's a handsome boy, so he's happy to have gotten the appreciation he deserves. Edit. People were asking for more photos, so here. Photos of Phil. Image description. 11 pictures of a very handsome bearded dragon in various poses. Highlights include him making a derpy face while eating lettuce, him wearing a little cowboy hat, and him holding 2 little plastic swords, 3 little plastic swords, 1 in each of his front feet and 1 in his tail. Posters note. Please look at the photos, especially the compilation at the end. You will not regret it. Please look at the photos, especially the compilation at the end. You will not regret it. Correct. I have no regrets. In the sword one, it appears that Phil has defeated and slain several people who are now blood-stained chalk outlines. Apparently one should not mess with Phil. My favorite part about this is the image description of the very handsome bearded dragon. I was like, sure, Jan, but turns out, he is a very handsome bearded dragon. As a fellow beardy owner, it's appalling how many people, including people in the bearded dragon sub, seem to forget or don't care that these are animals. Yes, they're cute and they all seem to share one collective brain cell. But they're still animals that can feel emotion and pain and distress like the rest of us. Way too many posts on IG of cats in their enclosures with them or even around other pets. I'm really glad OOP's parents and sister ended up taking her seriously. Reptiles are so much more fragile than dogs and cats. I would never consider myself a reptile admirer, but Phil is indeed handsome and charming. Phil is clearly a healthy and well-loved pet. Well done, Oop. Am I the only dumb enough to learn that hot butter burns are really nasty by accidentally doing something similar to myself? Would probably edit to say the sword isn't tied to Phil's tail, it's just resting on it. Tying the sword on there would not be a good thing. I love that Op went full PowerPoint presentation and that there are legitimately folk out there who can answer the question, what happens if you butter a bearded dragon? TikTok trends are so super dumb. Such a great ending. I'm glad Oop was finally able to get sis and parents to understand that meaning well. does not mean Phil couldn't have been badly injured. Sis making a video of how dangerous the trend is also huge. So happy for her showing some maturity in the end. Phil looks great. Handsome bearded dragon. In all seriousness, I mean, it's good that everything is resolved, but the fact the parents had to learn they are wrong. And the sister from a slideshow kind of shows they aren't the wise ones. Hoping they learned the lesson for good and the sister stops with the BS. TikTok trends honestly scares me sometimes on how dangerous they are. Pathetic parents. They buttered Phil! Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. 1. Phil is a little model. Such charisma. 2. Disappointing that the parents needed to be convinced by a PowerPoint. But I'm really glad the sister made a video explaining why she took the video down and warning not to do it, even if Phil was okay. You don't want to be the person that inspires someone else to try a stupid trend that ends up getting their beardies seriously burned. I am living for the trend of young adults making PowerPoints to get their points across. I love Phil, and I'm glad his human defended him and his auntie has realized the harm she could cause and is remorseful to err as human, and she is showing a lot of maturity for realizing her mistakes. I hope she and Phil make many cute and safe videos together and have a wonderful lizard-human auntie relationship. I'm absolutely convinced that TikTok is some kind of Darwinian test and the world is failing. Editor. Your notes are lovely. I'm glad OOP stayed firm in their boundaries and managed to use evidence to change minds. I hope TikTok goes away forever. Those trends are stupid and dangerous. All. For likes by strangers for ego. SMDH. He's not just handsome, he's dapper. Look at his lil hat. Phil is indeed a very handsome bearded dragon.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.